We're back from the break. Evan had to go take a quick little bathroom break, so we're back here.
I wasn't the only one.
We're gonna run down the top 10 of 2014, our personal favorite list. Then you wanna start, kick her off, go through your top 10?
Yeah.
Let's go 10 to 1.
10.
10.
We'll do it in post.
At 10, I have the Theory of Everything, even though some people crapped on it before. I really liked it. 9.
I didn't crap on it.
Yeah, you're
pointing at me. I just said that her role wasn't Oscar worthy.
9, Inherent Vice. 8, 2 Days, 1 Night. 7, Lock. 6, Gone Girl. 5, Enemy. 4, Interstellar. 3, Whiplash. 2, Birdman. And 1, The Grand Budapest Hotel.
It's a very respectable list.
It's okay. Oh,
it's missing
Are we
two.
gonna talk about it first? And then
We'll talk about it first.
It's missing 2 of the best movies of the year on it, but
what are those?
oh,
I don't even know.
you'll see when we come around.
I know it's on
here.
your list.
Did you say Enemy?
Yes,
You did put Enemy.
You said Enemy?
I think number 5.
Oh, are we also going to do honorable mentions? I know we discussed
You can
that.
throw honorable
You
mentions.
can throw in your
honorable mentions are Guardians of the Galaxy, Under the Skin, The Drop, and The Immigrant.
Okay.
And
Alright.
I know maybe you're going to say I Do Tomorrow was one of the best. That was a great movie.
Oh.
So that'll be another honorable mention.
First off, Grand Budapest, I've already told how I don't like it, but Wes Anderson fan, so I guess I can understand that it's your number 1 movie.
I wouldn't even say
guess.
I'm that big of a Wes Anderson fan. I think it's like one of the first one that absolutely blew me away on his style. Like it was like I like Moonrise Kingdom. I like Royal Tenenbaums. I like I don't know.
Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou.
Oh, I went and saw that for like my 11th birthday or something. We went to Hooters first. my dad took myself and
That wasn't the first time that he picked an inappropriate movie for you to watch.
No, I picked the Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, and then like
So you were 11.
that you're 11 out of
If I was 11, way over my head.
yeah, there's a lot I didn't get in it, but like I remember 2 minutes in, maybe boobs, and I was like, whoa!
We just saw
like
this
Hooters. Yeah, I know exactly. But yeah, that was a very funny birthday party. Hell, I would have been grade 7. So how are we?
Let me see. Can I see your list so I can rip it apart now?
So you can rip it apart.
2 Days, 1 Night. I haven't seen enough of these to like really come to
I
pick.
feel like
Lock is on my top 25 because he cared, like it was just him.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was so fascinated by just the one person that it didn't matter that he was the only
And
person.
it was just like in the car, one setting, the whole.
It was like such an easy watch just to sit down and watch like an hour and a half of him in a car driving somewhere.
It was the first time I watched it. I was like, "It's an okay movie," and then I talked to you, and I was like, "Whoa, hey, wait, this is actually a really good movie," and I kind of didn't give it like its credit. It's due credit.
Yeah. I feel like Enemy should have made more waves than it did.
Did you see Enemy?
No.
Well, Enemy. The reason.
I feel like this movie should have been bigger than it was. I didn't actually see it, but
No, because I heard like up to the release of the movie, it was like I hear little snippets of it.
Enemy is the one where he.
It's Jake Gyllenhaal again.
Yeah, Jake
I'm
Gyllenhaal.
rolling with a bullet in my book.
And then he has.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
There's like two people, right?
Yeah, it's like
I saw it like
We saw it
beginning of the
together.
year. Beginning of the
We saw
year.
it together in January.
He doesn't remember that.
No, it's
It's
not.
memorable.
It's
I
not.
cannot remember this movie. Like I recognize.
It's not my top because
Do
of
you know
the ending.
the Prisoners from last year?
Yeah, that's
it's the same director. They filmed it around the same
yeah.
time.
Okay.
They both have Jake Gyllenhaal.
Okay.
Prisoners was really good too. But anyways,
Just the ending is
I
what
really
swayed
enjoyed-
me on it.
I really like that.
Spoilers. Jeez.
But so the reason I'm saying that with Enemy is because I heard it was like the same guy as Prisoners. I heard like Jake Gyllenhaal was supposed to be really good. It's an interesting story. But then I heard nothing of what it was.
I think it was too complicated. You have to.
You
it's like-
really have to like.
If you,
But, like, I did-
if you saw it, you probably would come out of it only understanding part of it, and then you'd have to do some like looking into it.
Right, right.
I definitely, when I came home that night from watching it, I looked up what people felt about the ending and stuff.
So
Okay,
it has some
sure.
interpretation to it.
Yeah,
That's why
yeah.
I really liked it. It's
But
because
that's-
there was interpretation.
But you'd think that a movie like that would make more waves. At least me, I didn't
Because
hear
it was
when it
the-
was in theaters. I mean, it's a Canadian movie, right?
It was filmed
set
in
in
Toronto.
It was set in Toronto. Yeah.
Set in Toronto. I'm pretty sure it's a Canadian director.
Yeah, he's French Canadian.
So
It was
maybe
French
that's why.
Canadian.
Maybe that's why it didn't kind of make.
It wasn't a
waves,
wide release,
but
and it
there
also
it is.
It was released earlier in the season, so
Yeah,
it got forgotten by all the other movies.
It was like a January dump. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, I think
if
that's
it had been released in like September or something, maybe it would have been.
Sometimes the best dump movies are released in January, like Taken. That movie was awesome.
That movie was pretty good.
Taken 1 was great.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Or
Taken.
Paddington.
I heard
Paddington was really good.
I heard it's supposed to be really good, which is weird because I feel like just a weird CGI guy that loves marmalade shouldn't be as good.
Other than Birdman, my hate for Birdman, I have nothing else to say about it.
I think I like.
Other than the theory of everything, I feel like the only good part of that movie was Eddie Redmayne.
I really got excited about the theory of everything. Like it made me feel really good. I don't know. I just really got into it.
I like my favorite thing with
There's
your
some
list
emotional
is you gave Interstellar its due when nobody else would. That movie was forgotten about by everyone, and I feel like when it came out, we were like, it wasn't that good. It's just Christopher Nolan being Nolan.
Yeah.
And I remember leaving that movie, and I was on Planet 9 or Cloud 9, Planet 9. But no, I was just like, I remember talking. I went and saw it with my dad, and I was just like, couldn't stop talking about like, this and this and this.
I remember a complaint was that it was kind of sappy, and I think that's actually a part of it I really enjoyed.
Yeah,
It was like really like you felt, it made you feel something. It
Oh
made you
no,
feel
exactly.
excited, like,
You know, eventually I will.
If anything, I don't know.
I haven't seen it too. I was gonna see it, but
My biggest thing is I'm not a huge Nolan fan.
I love him.
I think he's
I really like
Hollywood director.
I think Nolan's really good, but I think he's made too many hits where people, like you said, are saying it's just another Nolan movie. Like it's just another Fincher movie.
I'd say he's like a Spielberg of like art, like right now. Like
I know Spielberg.
Like
here's the thing. So he makes Batman. What was it? Batman Begins. Is that what the first one was? Yeah. Horrible movie.
Arguably the best of the Batman trilogy.
It was so bad they had to recast a character.
That's my second favorite superhero movie after The Dark Knight,
which is too bad. Then they released Dark Knight, and Dark Knight's really good. It's an excellent movie.
I think it's great as well. I just love it.
Then they release Rises. And Rises is
good. No, well, first they have Inception in between.
No, I know, but I mean, like of the three,
and the Prestige in between begins.
Prestige was good.
Awesome.
Flew under the radar. Fun.
Did not. It was amazing.
It was good. No, because
it's really good.
Better of the two matches.
When people talk about when people talk about Nolan, no one seems to ever talk about the Prestige. So I'm glad you brought up because they talk about the Batman trilogy. They talk about Inception, Memento. I also hated Memento.
Memento's great.
It's so bad.
Wow, you just really have it out for Christopher Nolan.
I don't like Nolan. He's like Inception was a lot of fun. Dark Knight was good. Like Dark Knight's excellent. Inception excellent.
I rewatched
Rises.
It is really good.
Rises is bad. Like what was that?
There's some.
What happened? Just call him Robin. He's Robin. We know he's Robin. Just say he's Robin.
I would say there's some like. It's not a perfect movie, but I really like.
No, it was not.
It was fun.
You saw it really, right? We went to the midnight.
We went to the midnight release.
Everybody was like, that's the thing.
Midnight release.
That Dracula was. Everybody was really jazzed with it, and I was surprised to go with. And sort of afterwards, but.
I thought it was a fun movie. I mean,
I thought they were like, okay, so in the last movie, it was really good because of the Joker, so we have to have another villain like that.
How good was Bane? Tom Hardy's amazing.
Like robot? You mean robotic Sean Connery? Robotic Sean Connery was really good.
He was really good. I really like that.
But like he wasn't like strong enough to carry the movie, especially when you find out that he's not the main villain. Like it switches to what's her face.
I didn't like his little Bugs Bunny.
Yeah,
like.
Yeah,
it is the
he goes out like a forever. Yeah, it was like he no longer became the strong character. He became the bodyguard for the villain. When like it should have just been on his shoulders. And then like it was a Batman movie, and was there Batman in it? I don't think so. He breaks his back and then he punches him in the back, and it's like
he's cool fine. The Rise scene though when he comes out of the.
Yeah. I mean, after the guy unbreaks his back by breaking his back.
Yeah, I don't know if that's medically sound, but
it's absurd. Yes. It's absurd. Like it really is.
Yeah, and then things that are like you have robot legs now, kind of. I guess that helped.
Yeah, like he's like so after what The Dark Knight, then he was just in a slump where he felt like crap. Okay, fine. He felt like crap. He's not saving crime, and then it's like you can just be shitty with a cane for a bit, and it's like, okay, now we'll stop. Here, take this super strong brace.
Like you punch through concrete. Are you gonna bring this back around?
Yeah, sorry. So my thing is like I'm not a big Nolan fan, and I think he's getting more of his due than he
back on the rails.
than he necessarily deserves. He's made some good movies. Yes, he has, but like there's been a lot of misses between those movies, and I feel like people just say like Nolan's great. Like, can you believe what he did with this movie, or can you believe what he did with this movie?
No,
I haven't.
Yeah,
and I'm going to see it, but
I'd say Interstellar.
Have you seen like Close Encounters? I would say it's like the same kind of excitement. It's like maybe more visually captivating.
Yeah. There like when you. This is not a spoiler, but like when you first go into space, I was like, they literally went to space and had to have filmed this. Like that's. I felt like we were in space. It was amazing.
But see now,
I like it 100 times more than Galaxy last year. Is that what it's called?
Gravity.
Gravity was
Gravity's like a boyhood for me, where it's like spectacle, where like and then the script is like so lackluster.
But so
what it left, we're like, that was cool looking, but I don't know if it was a really good movie. Like,
I just like that when she gets to the Chinese ship, there's like a ping pong paddle. I'm like, we have to make sure people know it's a Chinese space station. Here's ping pong. Yeah. I was like, come on, are you joking? We know it's the Chinese one because she said I'm going to the Chinese one. But besides the point, the reason I'm saying this about Nolan is I didn't want to see Interstellar because it had so much hype leading up to it.
Oh, I was part of the hype train.
Yeah, and it was like people were like, it's gonna be so good, and I was like, I'm already not a huge
conductor.
Like, guys, come on, we're gonna go see it opening night.
The first time a trailer came out for that, I was like, oh man, midnight, I'm seeing this movie. Like,
that was the thing too. Like, I
didn't know what it was about,
and you don't know what it's about. You just know it has Matthew McConaughey and
driving trucks through the cornfield.
Like when I first saw it, I was like, oh, it's some weird guy who wants to go to space, so he's gonna build himself a spaceship.
Like the astronaut.
That's what I thought it was about.
So this thing, and it's like no one knows what it is. The hype is building, and then it comes out, and I was like, it's not gonna. It's like chances are it won't live up to the hype, or if I go and see it, it probably won't live up to the hype in my opinion. So I didn't want to see it in theaters because I'm like, I don't think I'll like it as much right now when it's super hyped up. And then I started hearing people saying that it wasn't that good, wasn't as good as people wanted. And I was like, well, no shit. When you hype up a movie this high, like, how's it going to reach that expectation? So, like, I just wanted to stay out of that whole discussion of, like, people don't like it because they're stupid. They don't, like, understand the movie well enough. So I was like, this is just no longer a good movie. It's, like, Nolan fans against the world.
I did have a bad kind of theater experience with Interstellar, where the people sitting in front of us were coughing for the first 15 minutes. Talking and complaining about everything, and then walked out. I was like, they had just gotten to space, it was amazing, and I was like, oh, we should leave now. Cause
that's funny that you say you had a bad theater experience in Interstellar, because we also, there's people behind us who, like, there's one part or something where, okay, close your ears for a second.
Oh no! Oh man!
Where you see the room again. And the guy, this old man leads it over to the wife and he's like, that's her room. I'm like, yeah, obviously, like, thanks, Chips. Like, but, yeah, they would just say, like, the most obvious things throughout the movie, and there was one part they couldn't hear what was happening. He's like, the space engine's too loud, I can't hear what they're saying. Like, okay.
Do you want to move on to...
Tom, you can come back.
Tom,
you're going to do your best.
I think you should... Now that you're removed from Interstellar, you should sit down for 3 hours because it's a long movie.
Yeah, no, I think the way I'm gonna enjoy Interstellar the most is at my house watching it on like
don't watch it on a laptop.
Yeah, oh no, on a TV. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah, so my top 10. I can remember them off. Okay, so
okay.
So number 10 was How to Train Your Dragon 2. Talked about how much I liked it. Then Chef, Boyhood, Captain America: The Winter Soldier, Foxcatcher, Edge of Tomorrow, Birdman, The Babadook, Guardians of the Galaxy, Gone Girl.
I love the love for Gone Girl, and I love the love for Guardians of the Galaxy.
I love the
honorable mention, The Final Member. Go watch it.
I don't know.
It's an excellent penis documentary. It's an excellent penis documentary. I don't think there's ever going to be one that's better than it.
Like, that's an easy statement.
Yeah. No, it's so good.
Number one penis documentary ever made.
It's so good. Like, I wish if I was like the people filming it, they like struck gold. Like,
so good, I didn't even put it in my top 10.
No, it was really good. There was other movies. It got knocked off because of Birdman. Birdman came and knocked it off, but like, it was good.
I like that we're all kind of harsh on Boyhood. and yet it's still in a couple top 10s.
It's in my top 10 because of what it is. This year, to me, was like the year of artistic movies. Like that just...
It was
that's
definitely
all you
your
have.
indie movies and like not
necessarily indie movies, because
like,
I mean, you have...
smaller...
Because it was just artistic movies. I mean, Wes Anderson is artistic. That's his style. Boyhood, 12
Definitely
years.
next year.
Yeah, but like artistic.
Like, you have the Avengers, then you have Star Wars.
I mean, you say you
Jurassic Park.
Time out. You say you have like, oh, you have all these big movies. I mean, if we're doing this thing a year from now, I guarantee you, the top movies we're talking about aren't Jurassic World. It's gonna be my #1 movie, but it's not Jurassic World. It's not Avengers. It's gonna be these other movies that every year September comes along. It's a smaller movie. Not a lot of people see it, right? Like that's just like the Hollywood cycle.
Yeah,
I guess so.
We gotta get past summer first.
Yeah,
but no,
best time.
The one that I like.
Summer I like because that's the summer blockbusters, man. That's all I want. Middle of the week, I want to go see a big movie.
I have another point for you. I really like the love for Guardians of the Galaxy Captain America. I was feeling some comic book fatigue because Thor Dark of the World was terrible.
It was terrible, and then Captain America came out, and it wasn't your superhero movie. It was like
Iron Man 3
is spies. Oh yeah, Iron Man 3 was horrible.
This is something an aside to Captain America. One, I don't watch S.H.I.E.L.D., but I thought it was cool that while S.H.I.E.L.D. was going on, the week Captain America came out, within the TV, because in Captain America, if you haven't seen it, I'm sure everybody's seen it, there's the whole thing where it's like, S.H.I.E.L.D. is actually Hydra now, so then in the TV show that same week, they were like, S.H.I.E.L.D. Hydra, we have to go underground. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
They really are building a huge universe.
I was surprised. I didn't think they were going to do that, because like, let's say you don't see Captain America opening weekend, but you watch S.H.I.E.L.D., it ruins the movie for you.
No,
it was actually, I can't believe they did it. I'm really happy they did.
Marvel's got balls now. Like,
Man,
they don't care what they do.
No.
It's got the Russo brothers directing from Community.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Good, like they did a sweet job, which I think is why the guy who plays Abed, I can't remember his name, but why he was in it, had his little cameo. I'm assuming it was the Russo brothers.
What I liked on your list was the Babadook.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I haven't seen, but I know that
definitely the scariest movie probably since like The Conjuring.
It's not jump scares. It's just
mess with your head.
Just a
mess with your head.
It's just like this is. Yeah, it was good. I didn't think I'm not a big horror fan, but that one did it. It was more than just a horror.
It really works on like a psychological level too. Like that's what makes it really great. It's like delves into her trauma.
Yeah. I liked it. I want to own it. I want one.
Thumbs up.
So we're going off me.
Yeah.
Oh, let me tell you the top 10 movies of the year.
I think Ben has some issues with yours, and I'm pretty sure Tom has some issues with yours.
Oh, possibly one movie on your list that is the worst movie I saw this year.
We'll get into it. I bet you I know what movie it is.
You do.
I will fight tooth and nail for the best movie. Okay, number 10, Birdman. Number 9, American Sniper, which I saw like the other day. 8, Imitation Game. 7, Interstellar. 6, Guardians of the Galaxy. I think it's cool that Interstellar and Guardians of the Galaxy rips at each other.
Guardians of the Galaxy was the Star Wars I wanted to have.
Yeah, it was really good. Number 5, Whiplash. Number 4, Lucy! Lucy!
That one.
Oh my goodness.
So bad.
That is the best. Oh my god. Number 3, Gone Girl. Number 2, Edge of Tomorrow. And number 1, the movie that was robbed this year, Nightcrawler. Ooh, man. So you want to go to town on Lucy, eh?
Oh, it's so bad.
I can't be in this fight because I haven't seen it. All I know about it is...
When we're done with Lucy, we can do American Sniper.
Okay. The worst movie I saw this year was Lucy.
Oh my god.
Easily.
I guess I can see how the device, but I've never...
What type of movie was it? Was it an action movie? Or was it a comedy?
Let me tell you about my experience with Lucy. I've never had this experience where I left a movie and I was just like, I don't even know what to do right now. It was, I think it's like 100 minutes long, like your standard movie. But when it, like the credits rolled and I was sitting there like, it's over? Like I feel like it's been 10 minutes. It was so weird. Like it felt like it went by super quick. I didn't really know what I had seen, but I just really, really liked it. And it's so
absurd!
It's so
absurd!
Why don't you say that one scene you didn't like of Lucy?
The biggest thing for Lucy is like you can really hammer on like the ending is kind of like, oh, we don't really know what to do with this movie, so here's the ending. Like, but
like, okay, are you gonna be upset if I ruin the movie for you?
no, I don't ruin Lucy.
I know.
That's the
I know
thing.
she turned into
a USB stick.
Yeah,
Why USB? Because it's a universal stick. Come on, it's a universe.
No, she turned into the USB stick because that was the only way that
Us
humans could like understand how to get all the information from her.
The information of the whole universe is on a universal stick.
Spoiler,
Looks
she's
like
not.
the universe.
When you say that, you even make it seem like you think it's like stupid.
It
It's stupid. It's ridiculous. She turned into a living computer and then like imploded into a USB stick.
So take the
And that's your number 4 movie
Take the ending.
where the main character implodes into a USB.
Did you not find it had like a Matrix Revolutions issue or whatever? I don't know that. Matrix.
Did I not find
Where
it?
it's
It was just blowing my mind the entire time.
So,
Where you didn't
one of the most
attention. You know, attention because she can't be hurt at all, and she doesn't really care about.
the most human part.
Like every time it would go like
so
black
they might not think
screen.
that either.
Every time it would go to the screen, it'd be like 60%.
Oh man,
Like
that was
what
ridiculous.
power does she have? I loved it. I wanted to know what was next.
The percentage thing, like I made fun of that for like a week. It was like anytime I'm like,
So
I'm pretty
good.
tired right now. Maybe 60%
The
tired.
weird thing is
I'll
like
probably hit 70 soon.
the weird
It was
thing
ridiculous.
You should see Interstellar then.
What is it?
Because the two robots do like it's pretty funny.
No, the 2 robots are awesome.
They're hilarious. They're
But here's my thing. In the most human moment of, I can't believe I'm talking about Lucy. Like
The fact that there's a love story in Lucy is really stupid. I will also admit that.
the most, I forgot about the love
Your
story.
number 4.
It's so bad. It is so bad.
Phone. A ghost just threw a phone. It was crazy.
No, in the most human moment of Lucy is when she's still got like the mind of a human, and it's like the drugs really starting to hit her, and she calls her mother and she says, "I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
I can remember everything." Like you're like, "Oh, this is like I'm
And
in
she
the
like
moment."
recalls like a
I'm
moment when
there.
she's like 2 years old.
And then she recalls a moment when she's drinking her mother's breast milk.
Whatever.
No, that ruins the whole scene because you're like, this is absurd. Like, you would just be like, I can taste it
Scarjo,
still.
you're
I'm
number
like
one in my
suckling at my mother's breast right now. What the? Are you kidding? That took me out of the story,
I
like
think
what little
what you
story,
need to
but it
do-
took me out of what little story, and now I'm laughing at the movie because I'm like, this doesn't make sense, and that's why, like, is it an action movie? Because how many times
It
does
is
she
an
fight
action
people?
movie.
No, she's just like drives a bunch.
No, it's an action.
Then she like goes through time a bit and like sees lines everywhere because apparently when you use
becomes a
100% of your
god.
brain, which we do, you like can see everything. You can see how people are connected via phones,
that's great.
or maybe you can go to like the dash, like the radio, like
you can control like the electromagnetic waves and stuff.
that's such fun.
Your brain alive.
It's so
How
stupid.
can your mind do that?
Because
Oh,
your brain
it
is
can't.
locked.
It can't. No.
How can dolphins use echolocation? Because they have more brain.
People can use echolocation.
I'll say there are a lot of like dumb things, but like
The whole movie.
this is what you do. You just gotta strap in and enjoy the ride.
I tried. I really tried. I didn't go in expecting it was going to be a good movie. I expected it was just going to be a mindless action movie. I was like, I'll see Scarlett Johansson. She'll be kicking ass. It'll be really cool.
She had a great year though. Yeah.
And
Scarjo on fire.
Yeah,
Captain
but-
America, Winter Soldier, Under the Skin, both amazing. Lucy.
Lucy Barr, I'm like, I love
She's
her.
cool
Like, what
in
did
the
she
first
do?
half of Lucy, I think.
I think the
No,
first
but
three
like,
quarters-
she didn't even, it wasn't like an action movie.
it
There was
maybe-
maybe 3 action scenes and they were 10
This
seconds
is
long.
like
She was
making
more in a
you fall
car.
down on your
No,
list.
if anything, I'd like rise from the ashes and become the phoenix that is number 1 of the year, Lucy.
Lucy was so bad. It was
This is how much I like Lucy.
incredible.
This is
My
like
first
when-
car I had, I called it Scarjo because it was a red car. And it was named after Scarlett Johansson. And I like Lucy so much that the new car's name is Lucy. In honor of Scarlett.
My goodness. Does that mean when you're driving you can like move things on the windshield? Like you can like go into the
What's
future?
her name?
I love Lucy.
But yeah, Nightcrawler is also something. Edge of Tomorrow, actually. Let's talk about that.
That's
Edge
great.
of Tomorrow. Oh,
No one cares about it, but it's
Talk about
excellent.
American Sniper.
Oh, you want to?
It's the only one on your list.
The racial undertones of American Sniper.
I don't know. I just
Did you not have an issue with like the bad guys are so caricaturish
I
of like they're bad? It's like it's Islamophobic. I would call
Yeah,
it the movie.
I guess. I wasn't thinking about it that way.
Is it not?
I was just.
It's well-made propaganda. Is what I would.
It's
guess.
hoorah, America.
I think it was,
America.
yeah, well, like, sometimes you're just in the mood for a hoorah America, I guess. I don't know. I saw the trailer for it, and like I was like, I need to go see
The
this.
trailer was. Really
What the movie needed more was not him in the field. It was more, I wanted to see how it was his like PTSD. It was like 20 minutes of the movie. He went to go and speak to a doctor, and he's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I'm cured from my PTSD. Let's go and help people now." Like it.
Yeah, I don't know. I like.
Not to mention
I
the
think-
fact that the actual person that it's based on is a shitty person.
Yeah. Okay, like let's take all those things aside though, and just enjoy the movie for the movie.
I will say when I watched it, I
did not know
I
that.
didn't enjoy myself, but when I was reading about him,
Yeah. See, like I
You
feel
know,
like
then
it's
you're
all
like-
the things surrounding the
I have
movie.
a
Like,
lot of issues with this.
I like when you say this thing. I'm like, well, yeah, I guess. Like I think about that now, but at the time I
I guess,
wasn't
like-
thinking about that. And then I know he's a shitty person, but like I didn't.
It's not like, I get it, it's not a documentary,
Right?
so it's okay.
Yeah.
I wish there was a parallel between him and his like Al Qaeda sniper counterpart, because I feel like they're probably motivated by similar reasons.
I wish they
So
showed
if they
more
kind
of
of
his.
showed that was
yeah.
similar, it would kind of
Yeah, I know.
make the confusion of war more apparent.
I have to say though, I'm worried that Clint Eastwood is going to go the route of
Oh, I always forget Clint Eastwood tricks that
yeah,
movie.
but I'm worried he's going to go the route of Charlton Heston, where like really good actor, like really good, and then he just turns into like a cranky old guy who's like America, and just like
for like 20
I
years.
was gonna say.
he's been a cranky old, but he hasn't been like one of those guys who like sits in his porch with like his shotgun pointing at.
He said he made it as an anti-war film,
which makes sense.
which I think he might have failed at conveying that.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Isn't a poster like American Sniper and like strong Bradley Cooper face and like American
Yeah,
flag in
it's
the
like
background?
a hero
It's him
complex.
like looking down at the ground.
Oh. Anyways, Edge of Tomorrow. Are we gonna talk about Edge of Tomorrow?
Yeah, how good is that?
It was good.
That
It's
movie.
been a while since
I-
we had a nice sci-fi.
It's probably one of the best action movies.
Yeah,
It,
it
like-
blew my mind. I went in thinking nothing of it because
I-
I'm not a big Tom Cruise.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know about the movie until when I was in Europe. There were just all these posters for Edge of Tomorrow, and we're like, "What the hell movie is this? Like Tom Cruise is in this action movie?" And then I think it was like in like a November or something.
Yeah, I saw.
Dad rented it. I came home. I was kind of hungover, and like I just laid on the couch and started watching it. And I was like, "Oh my god!" And I also think like if you play video games, like
Yeah, you'll definitely connect to it.
it's like that much more. You are totally
Yeah.
in sync with it. Like the whole like respawn. Okay, just like get back. I know exactly how to get to this part. Figure out how to do that. Like it was. I don't think anybody's really ever
It definitely will
done that good in a movie.
It will definitely be better later on, like a couple of years down the road when it gets like released on Netflix or it's on cable and people like sit down and like, oh, let's watch this movie with Tom Cruise in it, and then they realize like I missed this movie, like how it should have, like it's really good.
And the other thing is like I don't feel like there's a whole lot of like those action movies. It's like superhero movies have replaced the action movies,
Yes,
right?
oh,
and
yeah.
this was just like an action movie with like Tom Cruise at the helm and everything. It was like getting back to those kind
You know
of
what wasn't an action
classic-
movie?
What?
Lucy.
But
no, I thought it was-
we were past that.
I think Edge of Tomorrow will be one of those things that everyone missed when it came out. It'll go into
Word of
TV
mouth. I think it's gonna be
for a
like
bit.
word of mouth.
And
like,
then
Yeah, that's what exactly. That's what I said.
I think it was like top rental for a little while after it came out.
It'll be
Well, I think the
Video
whole
on
issue
demand
with
or
Live
whatever.
Die Repeat changing the name.
that's work.
What do you mean the whole issue with Liv? I don't know.
It's the movies had like 3 or 4 names.
Yeah, no,
So-
I know we've changed the name.
Now when they released it, like anywhere you try and go and buy it, it says Live Die Repeat. It doesn't say Edge of Tomorrow.
I think it's still listed as
Edge of Tomorrow.
Rotten Tomatoes and stuff.
It is, but like if on the DVD case itself, in big letters, it's Live Die Repeat, and then Edge of Tomorrow right at the bottom. No, I know it.
None of that movie.
We
Have
can
a
show
visual
exactly what
aspect.
it is.
We'll just
Do you want to go with my list?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, honorable mentions. Lego Movie, Inherent Vice. 22 Jump Street.
not as good as the first
What?
one, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's
I think it was as good. It was the same movie.
It was the same movie. I like that there's less fun in it the whole time. They're like, this is the same.
Okay, so
I love when he
here's
has-
my top 10.
Has sex with
Can't wait to.
No, yes.
What, you're gonna say something? Okay, so number 10 is the most violent year. 9, The Babadook. 8, Gone Girl. 7, Edge of Tomorrow. 6, Still Alice. 5, Guardians of the Galaxy. Number 4, Boyhood. Number 3, Nightcrawler. Number 2, Whiplash. And number 1, Grand Budapest.
Why is Boyhood so high? I thought like a month ago you were like anti-Boyhood.
I was anti-Boyhood, and then
It was good because of the artistry that was behind it, because it was a big risk,
It was fast.
and because the artist, like the actors, did a good
I just
job of
appreciate
believably
you know,
portraying characters.
I appreciate
It was good for 2 reasons. One, the gimmick of the 12 years, seeing somebody age. And then
freaking love the music.
2, I was going to say, it had
Music.
the best soundtrack. Like, there's so many hits that you're going back and it's like, when it comes on, you're like, oh my god, remember that song? That was awesome. And
Or when
it's like,
the kids are playing Halo and you're like,
oh, I remember playing Halo, like big
Wii Sports.
Xbox controllers.
I think the issue that I had like with connecting to Mason was that when he was older and like kind of a jerk,
He was
I was
kind of a
like,
dick.
he kind of reminded me of me when I was that age and I was a jerk and I was like, I don't really like
I was gonna say, like, you definitely could see yourself in the character. Like, I was waiting for him to be like, I just read
and why would you like
yesterday.
relate to more?
I just didn't. Because of the...
Nobody likes themselves.
I just appreciate it.
I think...
Wait, we're going to talk about good soundtrack, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, yeah.
Or Shrek, because Shrek's got an awesome soundtrack. Like,
Shrek
what? The very, it's such a good soundtrack.
You know how many times we'll be at like a
Such a
party
random
and we
fact.
put on the Shrek karaoke dance party song?
Oh,
my god.
it was so good. So good.
But yes, Guardians, there was a good 2 to 3 months when that soundtrack came out.
That's all I
Every
listen to.
single day I would listen to the
I still
soundtrack at
do.
least once. It is really good.
I watched the movie like 2 or 3 times in 5 days, and when I wasn't watching the movie, I was listening to the soundtrack.
So, neither of you guys had Nightcrawler on your list, right?
No,
I
have yet to see it.
It was like in my top 10, but as I watched my movies, it moved up to like 25 or something.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
As I thought about it more,
And you'd be like, it was in my top 10, and it dropped down to 15. No,
basically,
what
Jake Gyllenhaal and maybe like the tension.
Alright, I have to-
all that drew me in.
What I want to say about Nightcrawler, and you may not agree, I've been reading a lot of like reviews about Nightcrawler because I was kind of like, where should it stand in my list? Like I don't know exactly how I feel, and I just wanted to like read more about it. And I was watching some scenes and I was like, this really reminded me of Taxi Driver.
It did remind me.
Well,
of
it's about like a sociopath, right? Like
It was like
He
this
is a
generation's
sociopath.
Taxi Driver.
But
Yeah,
I'd rather watch Taxi Driver.
There's so many
There's
good
so many
moments
good.
in Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
Like I saw it at the bookshelf or whatever, and I was like,
I saw Lucy by myself.
How
And I
that
really
would've been a
enjoyed
terrible
it.
night.
And then I really enjoyed it. And then I talked to people about it. And I read about it. And I was like, you know what? That wasn't good.
I saw Lucy after seeing. I saw it at the drive-in, and we saw Let's Be Cops and then Lucy. So maybe that like always like puts Lucy up a bit
That
more.
might, yeah.
But I still love it.
All right.
What happened to a most violent year? It was your number 1 like a week ago.
Okay, so yes, like a week and a half ago
You were
was my
super
number 1.
Jazz.
I was super jazzed about it because I love Oscar Isaac and I think he's going to be like a super big.
Can't
movie
wait to
star.
see that X-Wing
Like-
pilot, Oscar Isaac.
Super big movie.
Choo
star.
choo, choo choo.
But the reason it's moved down is because the acting in it. I found out that I just love the acting in it. I wasn't so hyped or like jazzed about the story. The story was poor. It was just super well acted, and that's why it's
like
my
what
number
happened
2.
with me in Nightcrawler, whereas it was really well acted.
And then you just kind of fell out of
Yeah.
love with it. Okay, well, at this point, I guess we'll take a timeout break. Well, Tom here has to hit the
I
road.
gotta go to work.
So, we'll be back with 3.
Sounds good.